Okay, good evening. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we all doing today? Um, yeah. So today, because of reasons and because oh, I forgot to say that this was sponsored. Yes. So, with those of you in who aren't in the chat when you come and look at this later, it turns out that after yesterday and our, I don't know, I guess interesting discussion on brutalism and the failure of 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 bosses to properly understand how to work in such a building, we're going to continue building our brutalist architecture. Yay. Yay. I mean, yeah, I like it. Actually, having spent a day not looking at it, suddenly I'm not sure I like the oops. Oh, is that not how it works? Okay. That's how it works. Having spent the day away from it, I'm not sure I like the diorite. Is this diorite? Is this andesite? Andesite, polished andesite look. It gives it too much structure. It gives it too much form. And we can't have that much form. That's silly. So we might need something else. But I don't know what that something else is. Actually, that's not bad. But then again, right? Like the problem remains that we're trying to build concrete, and we're trying to build concrete in a way that's that very much looks like raw concrete, and raw concrete actually looks a lot like stone, but not like this kind of stone, but also not like the andesite, which is annoying. Let's look at some others. Oh, maybe gravel. That's a good point. No. What about, so that's stone. What about just unpolished diorite? Oh, we do have unpolished diorite, and that's what it looks like. No. Like, I want a pillar of concrete, but I don't want... Oh, could we try concrete powder? I forgot that these things existed. Yeah, that's not bad. That is looking better though. We're using gray, so maybe we need to use light gray. Oh, isn't that that is... Oh, welcome to brutalism. If that's not brutalist gray, I don't know what is. Oh, this is gonna be the most depressing office tower. Let's see if it works with our stone. Oh, this might very well be the most depressing office tower that ever existed. Ooh, that's hitting Nicola too close to home for me. Well, it's because that gray, I think, to me is basically all that brutalism is. It's that gray with that texture. Oh, that's not good. I'm not sure I can handle that. Oh, what about terracotta? Is there anything? No, I guess not. Glazed. Interesting. No. Let's try light gray concrete, shall we? But the concrete is too it's too monotonous, right? Like that's such a single color that you can barely tell where the edge of it is. I guess you can tell better with ray tracing off. But we want ray tracing. As a side note, look at this wall. And look how hard it gets blurred. I wonder why that is, because it shouldn't be blurred that part that hard. Like if you look on this side, right? If it gets close to the edge of the vision, it doesn't get blurred that hard. And yet this wall, for whatever reason, is blurred like crazy. It doesn't get blurred in this space, or it does over there, which makes sense. But here, it shouldn't. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, I know I got distracted. Sorry. I'm trying. Maybe wool. Let's see what wool has to offer. Maybe gray wool. That looks too much like stone. Like I think the problem, the inherent problem here with these types of textures is that it looks better from far away. Does it? No. I think we're gonna end up having to go with andesite just because it like these windows need to be consistent, right? What kind of other slabs do we have? Smooth stone slab. Oops. Maybe we should go with smooth stone. Actually, are there smooth stone stairs? I assume there must be. No, they're not. Interesting. Okay, let's look at how this looks. No. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Let's see. We're gonna have to end up using polished andesite. That. But could we use smooth stone as the fundamental block? And then we'll use something else for the ground underneath. It's because the blocks have too much, like they have an edge that makes it difficult for, like, I liked the polished andesite from before, but it's like it was too, oh, maybe what do we think about the clay? But the problem with the polished andesite is it's too, it's no longer, like, having spent a day away from it, it no longer looks like what I want it to look like, which is, you know, slabs of raw concrete being just stood in the middle of nowhere as a testament to, you know, the power of humanity over nature. I mean, I felt like a dream, right? Come on. Oh, the water. That's interesting. Water physics. There we go. So there's a pillar holding that up. I don't. It doesn't look. And I know I'm just kind of like playing for time right now. Oops. But yeah, like it's partially because suddenly I'm not a big fan of. Excuse me. I love the layout. I love the way it looks. The layout, that is, but I don't like the materials that we have to work with. Give me some ideas. I assume that's a meme because I don't understand it. I'm a meme. Thank you. I don't know what that means. It's. But don't you guys see that? Like it. Because of the way that these blocks look, they're not joined up properly, and so therefore they aren't fundamentally there's something that looks off about them. Doesn't that bother you? Well, I mean, if you say no. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh yeah, right. Andesite does look basically like stone, doesn't it? Like, what if it looked like this? No. What if we instead did this? Hey? Yeah. Cover up some of it. Don't cover up all of it. And see if we can get a slab of andesite. Or polished andesite. I'm sorry I keep hitting the mic. My bad. Oops. Yeah, this could work. So then we would expand it upwards like this. Oh, this means we would have to redo basically the entire thing, doesn't it? Oops. Well, I mean that's that's what you paid for, isn't it? Quick, just double checking that I put the sponsor tag on there. Well, I mean, if that's what you want, the heart one wants what the heart wants, right? So yeah, I think we'll do it that way, just so the outside looks kind of consistent. I don't get it. Why does my face look consistent? Oh, I don't get it. Okay, thank you, I guess. Thank you very much. I'll take it as a compliment. How about that? Yeah. Of course, absolutely. You betcha. Oh yeah, you guys would remember Sarah Palin. Yes. Oh, this shouldn't be polished andesite. Oh, but that. Oh wait. Are we okay with that? Like if it looks like this, that's actually not bad, eh? Yeah, because this looks like it's just like raw rock and then something grew out of it, whereas with the polished diorite we are introducing some amount of order, and so we can introduce a little bit more amount of order just by the windows. And you do see that in Brutalist Architecture, where they're trying to claw out what they consider to be art out of like something else. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's my idea. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Having said that, what do we think about making it like this? Right, like that would be a window, and that would have strict form because it looks exactly like it got clawed out of this. Yeah, exactly. And what if we then did this? That looks nice. Maybe not those particular slabs. Let's... Oh, hi. The rain has stopped. You know what? Next time, remind me to change it to not rain so that it... so that we can actually see what's going on. Is it just me, or is the coloring weird? Oh, it's because my monitor was set to a different color mode. Quick second. There we go. Much better. What do we think about these slabs? What if we did this? That kind of looks funky, doesn't it? Yeah. So like it works really well with the raw diorite in the middle, which we use as sort of our marble flooring for this, whatever this building is. And good talk. Hi. Oh. Just more emails. Just more emails. Always emails. You know, you'd think with the advent of Slack that more people would start using it, but no, it's all emails all the time. All emails all the time. And so, yeah, like the entire building will be built like this, where we have... That's an interesting point. Yes, we should do this. Just to give it a break. Oh. Need to respond to this particular email. Give me one quick second. Yeah, we're okay. What if hold your horses? What if we did that? Does that look good? Time check. Okay. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Yeah, no, I just I got an emergency meeting that somehow sprung up on me. So we're going to end this not like yesterday where we went overtime by like half. Today we're actually gonna end on time. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I already said it. I called it. No, I like it. I like it. This is good. Having said that, so it looks like this, which means this column needs to change. So yeah, I was saying Slack, right? Like, why can't we use more Slack? Well, because that would require giving up email. And can you imagine something that's more scary than giving up email? Having said that, you know, like, I can appreciate why Slack is a productivity killer too, right? Because it essentially turns your entire workspace into one giant chat room. I wonder what this would look like. Oops. What do we think about that? And what if this... Remember, this has to be homogeneous just because that's apparently what our boys like the most in Brutalist architecture. Does this look better than the other way? It kind of does, doesn't it? Of course, by doing it this way, we get a little bit more window space. Oh, but we don't care about window space. We're Brutalist architects. I like keeping this actually because this is the same as this, which means that our designer could just literally take these slabs, shove it in here, and then just add a little bit on the side. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yes, I know I'm talking about efficiency but that's sort of the entire... Oh, that's pretty. That's sort of the entire point. Oh, that is pretty, but not for this. We'll use it on something in the future. And this should be replaced by a smooth stone, like that. Good. Good. Excellent. Yes, I do have to go soon. What time is it? Yeah, like... We'll finish in another, like, 10-20 minutes. And then I'll go. Deals to be made, you know? No, not like that. That's not how that works. Okay. In fact, actually, let's do this. Let's build this facade. This particular facade as we cross into this area. And then we can finish for the day. And then this is, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then we'll take polished andesite and we'll bring it over here. We'll do this. We'll do this. 1, 2, 1, 2. See how easy? And yeah, exactly. We're all talking literally about the same thing, and that's the fact that the moment you draw up these little plans, it becomes immediately simple, trivial almost, to just copy and paste them, right? And that was partially the idea as well of Brutalism, to make it easy to apply your idea globally. So first we'll have to redecorate this space, but not too much, right? Not too much. Yeah. Oh, we have to do this window. I know I'm getting distracted. My worst? The question was, what was the worst building I've ever worked in? That's a good question. That's an excellent question. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. I think I would say it was this one building that for one of the uh, one quick second. Let me finish this. For one of the contracts I had, I was in this WeWork building. Well, I was in this WeWork space, and I assume those are WeWork memes. WeWork is just a meme in itself anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, no, I was in this. Oh, I did no. Yeah. So we have to do this. This WeWork building in this one financial hub. That it was, I think it was a old factory that they converted, and it was literally the like I don't know if you guys remember it, but there was an issue with some WeWork buildings that had formaldehyde in their phone booths. Because you know, like if you need to make a confidential call, you can't do that in a public working space, right? So this one place that I worked at, I'm fairly certain it was just like saturated with all sorts of solvents and chemicals that they never like that when they did the conversion, they never really got around to changing. And it was genuinely frightful. Like I worked there for I think a day, got a massive headache at the end, and just left. I just said no, I'm not doing this contract. Like if I have to work there, I'm just gonna drop the contract. It was genuinely disturbing. And yes, in the middle we're going to use the end side. This. I think for internal columns, we're going to keep the andesite, so like this. Only for external columns, we'll change it to the raw stuff. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Only for the external. Yeah, I mean, you guys have worked with WeWork, so I think. Okay, show of hands, how many? Show of hands, you know what I mean. Really? Where do you guys do your work then? Huh. Interesting. Like where else would you do? Oh, I guess you guys have companies. Imagine having companies. What lucky people. What lucky dudes. Well, I mean, okay. Real talk. I much rather not have not be working for a company. Completely real talk. Like I don't think I could stand it. Just the sheer amount of brutal overhead that you guys would require, right? Like I don't think I could take that. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Brutalism at its best, absolutely boring and unable to fulfill anyone's wishes. Say it isn't so. I dare you, prove me wrong. No. Like in terms of absolute architectural like beauty, I wouldn't give it to Brutalism, but in terms of being able to describe the human condition, I think Brutalism is the best, is the absolute best at it, because it's sort of like the way that those buildings were built, the reason they were built, the places where they were built in, all of that together just suggests like the ability for humanity to overcome whatever issues is set, right? And I think that's very That's a very powerful statement. I don't think any architectural form, and yeah, I'm just gonna throw out this challenge right here. I don't think any architectural form as um is as good as brutalism in showing the dominance of humanity over life, the earth, and everything. I genuinely don't, because there's a certain amount of gothic imposingness that sort of, you know what I mean? Like, it's like these are, as opposed to cathedrals of glass that have a light and airy feel to it, brutalist architecture. Ow! I hit my desk. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I stand by that. I think brutalist architecture is such an interesting way to show yeah, like the idea of humanity completely overshadowing everything else on this green earth, right? And in some ways, you know, that's absolutely tragic, because for Earth, what did she ever do wrong, right? But in other ways, I think it's fairly topical. Yeah, absolutely, you bet. Like, name something. Like, go on Wikipedia and try to find something. Gothic. No, there's no way, man. There's just no way. Oh, I just had an idea. Let's try this. But it would need to be both sides, I think. So, what if we did this? And then did this. Nice. Nice. And then in the center, we add this. This is very much like our composition streams, right? Where essentially we're riffing off. We start with something and then we continuously make variations on it until it becomes more and more complex. And I like this, but not like that. Let's do it like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Maybe? No. No. Instead, it should be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How about that? Like, those aren't actual windows because we need structural components. So the architect was like, you know what? We'll just like throw in some space. Oh. What about that? You know what? That looks too Chinese. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's too much. It's starting to look like one of those windows that you put paper over, right? So no, we can't do that. What if it just looks like this? So it's like that, and then it's like that. I like it. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's the point, right? It's not it's not no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I wonder if we could do this. Oops. Does that look? No. We'll keep it like this. right? So we have the windows that are sitting in the middle, and then we have this space that is absolutely useless, and yet it's kept around for reasons that we don't quite understand, because the architect thought it would look interesting. I like it. We would have to unfortunately completely redesign everything, but or like redo all of the facade, but that's okay. That's okay. Right? That's what I said earlier, right? Like that it's I suppose you weren't listening. But yeah, like it's essentially pulling variations, right? Doing variations that that look particularly interesting. Actually, hold on. I had originally had something like this to make it look. No, I think just these stairs. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And actually, that speaks to the power of Minecraft, or rather to the power of limitation, right? Because if I were given now the tools to design whatever I want, that might end up being particularly hard. Ooh, there's an idea. What if we just leave the center like this? The center is like this. In fact, this is like this, and then maybe on this side we'll add some more. Yeah, only one face has this because you know they can only afford they could only afford the labor for one of them. That's pretty topical. That's pretty topical. I'm not gonna lie. I was part of a project that looked at renewing an old hotel to turn it into a modern condo building, because you know old hotels are kind of old and yucky. So if you could buy out the hotel and then just put in some amount to essentially redo the face of it, then you know and then sell it as condos, there is some profit to be had, because you know all of the regulatory issues are already taken care of, right? So yeah, I was part of a project like that, and we when we got the original plans for the building, it was obviously a brutalist thing, monstrosity, really. When we got the original plans for the building, it was completely messy. Oh, I gotta go. Okay, we will talk about this later. In summary, you know. Actually, I'll tell the story next. I'll tell the story. Remind me. Actually, let me put a reminder for that on here. Next time, Brutalist Hotel Renovation. Promise. There we go. Okay. In conclusion, thank you for watching. It was genuinely a pleasure, even though you guys keep making fun of me. In conclusion, download Firefox. You know, don't do Chrome. Chrome is silly. And we will continue this, I think, tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow is my turn again, right? Yeah, tomorrow. Where I'll finish the story. Perfect. And with that, bye-bye.